Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about Recon Breakpoint one fucking more time. There will be a lot of videos coming up this week until about this game, but now the excitement from the AI teammates coming back kinda passed over. A lot of questions still remaining. Uh, and I have a big one, not going to lie. There's a big question on my head right now. So, during the stream, they said they were like thrilled to share stuff for us on E3. E3 passed, and they didn't share anything. There was no new thing for the game. The only thing was the inclusion of the AI. That's a big thing, but things don't add up. I'm gonna now play the entire, from beginning to end, moment for when they start the presentation on Recon Breakpoint into the moment they end it. Then I'm going to leave links in the description now for every other content that came from Ubisoft itself. There is on their YouTube channel, Ubisoft North America is the one that I'm using to this. You have an interview, you have the Delta company, whatever majig, the two trailers, the Cold Walker Manifesto and the Ghosts one, and that was it for everything they want to show about this. But now there will be a second video coming not too long after. That is one. Really, I'm gonna pick apart. I'm seeing all the gameplay because there's another thing. Ubisoft create a playlist with gameplay videos from all the people who had the access to beta, to the technical test, and I'm literally watching every video to pick up what I can. Now, I think I need to clarify this more. It was a thought of mine, and thank you for the guy who pointed that out in a comment. I need to define a little bit more on my videos, and I think I missed that point many times. I need to define a little bit better what I'm talking. I'm not talking mostly about gameplay aspects. For example, when I talk the game seems to be balanced for 4 players. You can see that was the case. That was simply the case from gameplays, from the videos. The main trailer they show, the point of that trailer was you reunite the 4 ghosts. Not only that, but after a while, you can see then other gameplay. The gameplay was focused on 2 members, two groups on the livestream event. If you see the trailers they release after, again, 4 ghost squads. But my main point here is there was not much. There was, how can I say, placed on. They didn't show much for us on an E3 announcement. I'm gonna be watching with you now again from point A, from the point where the person enters the stage, to talk about all the 2 trailers there is. Again, there's other 2 trailers. There's 2 trailers on the Ubisoft presentation, the E3 presentation, and there is 2 other videos on their channel. But there's still that point. That was all that we got on E3. Remember, they said they would reveal more about the game on E3, and we don't have. The only other thing that we have was a playlist. Apologize. There was make with the technical testing. That's the interesting, because this is what I believe is the technical test. If anyone here played the technical test, can come forward and say, yeah, that was the thing. don't need to break your NDA or anything like that. If there is or it isn't, go on and tell me. That would be better to show the points. As I said, this video I'm going to be going over the E3 presentation of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And don't go for my reaction, because my reaction on that day was too much. Like, the moment they say the AI were back, I kind of let the hype took in. But I need to not forget, and everyone else need not forget, the AI is one of the problems, and many people has more than one problems. For example, loot system. They didn't talk about it. Well, I'm gonna leave more conclusions to the end. So now we're gonna watch the video, the entire presentation again. I'm gonna be watching with a more calm and reasonable minding, not from the entire E3 or the hype. I really watched, I really got excited the first time. So now it's gonna be the more, how can I say, normal version of it. See you in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we are with the video, and interesting enough, it's fun as I'm using Google Chrome to record a fucking video. Let's go. 10 minutes, easy thing. I'm gonna be stopping by a couple times and pointing out things. I'm not gonna lie, this was the EA of people screaming and talking loudly.
The only test of a man's worth is battle. When those rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn if you're hungry enough to take that victory. And we're going to battle with the soldiers that we used to be. Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood.
There is a reason.
What the world...
I forgot that now I can stop the thing. That's kind of great. There's a reason why I'm going to pass the thing on the entirety. At the start, then you can skip the trailer part and things like that. Would be okay with that, and maybe go for points to point. But see the whole thing. It's kind of important to the point.
Needs. These ghosts, they are the past. They still serve the machine that we left behind. And right now, for the future, the world needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind, remember this. You are the few with the courage to make history. You had the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger that makes you wolves.
So, think with me now, since we're here. I want you to ask yourself, it was a short trailer, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. This did reveal anything about gameplay? No, we didn't. Did we get any new information about the game? No, we didn't. Next. I'm gonna ask all those questions every time.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm John. Good to be here. This is Bam Bam the dog. Thank you for having me. Thank you. It's a real honor to be here with you guys today. Thank you. I love you too. Right on. This is awesome. This has been really great and exciting, and I'm really
Did
honored to be
Ubisoft
here.
give a cop to this guy,
I'm
to the guy who
enormously
screamed
proud
here?
to be part of the development of this game. It was a pleasure to work with the Ubisoft team. You know, I've had the chance to play some pretty strong, tough men over the years. I've played a deputy fighting zombies, special forces soldier who lost everything. And now I get to play Cole D. Walker. He's a skilled...
I'm gonna talk again. I'm gonna try to find, and probably it's gonna be easy to find because on this week rotation we have the same thing. I'm gonna see if I can find and place here. If you're saying it's because I was capable, if not, because I suck. But this symbol is the same symbol utilized by there is the symbol on the mission on the Division 2.
Former special operations soldier with his own sense of responsibility, his own moral code. He knows how things should be run. He loves his brothers, his fellow soldiers, but he is willing to do whatever it takes to complete his mission and take control of Aroa. There is no briefing. There's no backup. You will not face a group of bad guys or a criminal organization. You will face an entire army. My army. The Wolves.
This is entirely cool to hype the game and things like that.
Remember, we trained alongside you. The weaponry of a fully operational special ops detachment. Trust me, there's an unparalleled arsenal of high-tech weapons in Aroa. So if you think you have what it takes, strap on your boots and you get ready to take on the Wolves. And take on me. See you in Aroa. We'll be waiting.
I'm okay with this. It's fluff. It's a good fluff, nonetheless. It's good to hype people. It's good to put people on the hype train. But the fact is, if the game was not so desperate of information, if people were not so... if there is not so much things and people were questioning and wanting to know about gameplay, mechanic, if the people were already into the game, I would be more okay with this. And that's the main reason why I'm doing this video. There's still so much questions about gameplay, balancing, how things gonna work, the tier look to the system, then really now, after watching most of those videos, then Ubisoft itself plays on a playlist, still giving me a little bit of a sting.
Are perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds.
Again, cool trailer, really cool. Non-gameplay, all cinematic.
We fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged.
That's a thing. I doubted this trailer was like made it after they decided to replace the AI, and if that was the fate, that AI would not be pause launched. Hear that again.
We are enraged.
One.
We fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged.
That's one of the things, and that's one of the things that's kinda like stabbing me in the wrong way. Not long ago, there was a guy who made a very interesting comment about the balance on the game. I already pointed that out in the beginning of the video, but and really sting me interesting because I have to kind of rewatch all my videos and I rewatch all the material that we had before I answer his comment. And the fact was, really, putting out there and seeing how we are seeing the game again every time, every single time we get to this, we get the cinematic, we get the game with the ghosts again, 4-man squads. It's strange they are placing the game on this solo style to that. Now, if you want my, and that's, I'm going to give my full crazy tinfoil hat here right now, so skip a little bit ahead if you don't want to hear that part, but I'm starting to thinking they want to see how much things they could put out. If people didn't complain, or if the people who didn't complain wasn't good enough, they would simply come and not place the AI. Like they had maybe the AI was not to the point to release the game to the, for example, let's say the thing, they were building the AI, but the AI was not up to point. So for some reason, Ubisoft literally decided, can the fucking thing, we need to release something in October, and because Recon Breakpoint was their release thing for October. Because of that, they put that simple thing and said, okay, we don't have the AI ready. The new AI teammates are not ready. They are not like going well with the enemy. They are not interacting well with the environment or whatever it is. Whatever is the thing. The guys literally said, the corporate, the suits literally just came and said, fuck that shit. Cut the AI. We find an excuse and we force co-op. People will not cure. Then here we have it. If people didn't complain, we maybe have. So again, this is a lot conspiracy theory, but yeah.
We are ghosts. And ghosts never die.
Again, maybe there was a little bit bits of gameplay, but that's not gameplay. I want like someone running into a level, and they said we would know more about the game at E3. That's the kind of point that I'm trying to make with this video, and I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit over negative. I'm trying to be my best to be more calm and less myself on this video, being more normal, more without my rage and normal stuff, because I wanted to kind of break this point to you. In this moment, I will remember that I was totally enraged because I thought they would cut down now and start talking about the Ghost War stuff.
Hi everyone! Being a community developer on Ghost Recon Wildlands and Breakpoint has been an incredible journey for me so far. When we first announced the game, you were very excited. And after discussions with members of our community, I today announce that with our post-launch plan, we will be bringing back our AI teammates for our solo players. With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage with you.
I think it's worth. Well, I think it's worth a little bit pause here. That is the only thing she says. But there's still a very interesting point, and I'm gonna make this point again in the end. This was the only a new detail, gameplay feature, or any major information that we got from this game from a 10 minutes presentation on E3. Again, do you see what my point is?
With Ghost Recon Breakpoint, we want to go the extra mile with how we engage.
Now they're gonna go for the Delta Company. Well, I don't care about it, but I'll let you.
A brand new community program that will allow you to express and share your passion. Welcome to Ghost Recon Delta Company.
The employees are clapping. That's a real thing. I do fully believe it's a lot of employees there.
From cosplay to streaming, fan art to forum discussions. However you show your love for Ghost Recon, there is something for you in our 5 different detachments, with lots of content to support you, as well as direct discussions with our studio. So head over to our Ghost Recon Breakpoint website to find out more, and hear from you soon, Delta Ghosts. Thank you very much, everyone.
Here we go.
Thank you, Laura. Hello, everyone. The Ghost Recon team has always taken great pride from your passion for our games.
Before we go, I'm gonna ask the same things. What do we learn with the Delta Company? Effing nothing. It's an outside, it doesn't matter to the game overall, it's a thing to outside game, it's gonna be having the tournaments inside of the game, but okay. Now, does this technically go for new things about the game? I doubt it.
And that passion is what pushes us to deliver the best Spec Ops experience out there. Behind enemy lines, you will be fighting the most dangerous enemies the Ghosts have ever faced.
Again, that's the thing. I know, here he say you, but we. Okay.
Constantly testing your survival skills. Yes, we can't wait to welcome you in Ghost Recon Breakpoint on October 4th.
Or October 1st if you shell out enough cash.
1 month before that, our beta will be live on September 5th. You can register on our website right now for a chance to participate.
Or buy our collector edition.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint will be live for years to come. We've got your back. New content, free updates, and many surprises inspired by our community.
Now it's the last thing review thing, quote unquote, important.
Will you survive your breakpoint? All right. See you all out there. Have a good one.
Okay. Now here where I'm going to start the rest of the video. Can anyone answer me one question? The question of this video is simple. What would they announce on this entire E3? What was the E3 presentation if they didn't have to announce the AI team members. If they didn't cut the AI team members out, what they would have to show? A community feature that nobody cares about. Let's be honest. This is not the most important thing. Nobody really going to pick it up the game because the Delta company. 2 trailers. Then normally one would start and the other would finish. And the beta date and the date of the beta access. Can you understand my point? Am I making the point right here? People are literally starved out of gameplay. And I don't mean by the simple people want so badly to see the gameplay of the game. There's a lot of people upset. There's a lot of people who are not enjoy what they see. There's a lot of people who have gripes of the gameplay. I do have myself. Not going to deny. For example, they didn't even announce one of the 2 classes. Even if they allow access on the technical test server or whatever of to a 3rd class, because mostly we see sharpshooter, panther, and one more, the assault or have weapons or whatever it is. They didn't announce that. They didn't announce any gameplay feature. Let me be honest. We are talking, for example, they showed gameplay of Watch Dogs Legion, a game who is far more like late on release date. The game is far away from the release date than this. It's going to release on March 2020, while this is going to be releasing on October 1st. I know they are saying it's going to be released on October 4th, but we all know they are, since you can pay extra cash, I'm going to 100% sit to you and talk. This game gonna come on October 1st, not October 4th. Everyone, most of the people, because this is a very effective tactic than Ubisoft or many other developers are using to sell their big editions. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm stupid enough to get that. I fall for it. I fall for it on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a game that I didn't even finish. And you wanna know why? Because I don't... Since the story is not finished on the game, and I felt the game was a little bit too grind. A little bit is a fucking understatement. The game was a reasonably too grind. I stop. And I may... And that's the thing, I may come back later. I may come back to finish the game when the game really has all the story content. But for Ubisoft it doesn't matter, they already got this asshole here, and that's over for them. Now, the point is, I'm gonna cut this wait space now. But let me see that. I'm googling. Maybe not cut, but you're gonna we will see. PAX. I think it's East, right? No. East was the one who already. Yeah, it was in March, so is West. (2019) dates. September. What the hell? September 2nd to August 9, 29? Oh, August 29 to September. Okay. So it's reasonably to say they will be releasing things in packs. And there is Gamescom, but I doubt it then they're going to release anything. So, I'm gonna stop the cut right here. The fact is, they're going to be releasing most of their gameplay probably on PAX or Gamescom. I doubted Gamescom because I don't know if they do. Then Ubisoft does a lot of things in Gamescom. I never kind of remember Ubisoft excludes Gamescom stuff. But again, the game is far people. There is like wars on forum. I don't go to Reddit because Reddit is a fucking censorship camp. So I'm talking about the forums. The forums still has a sensibility, and except if you were on the German forums, because a guy from the German forums come to complain on the English forums, then people were like the people who post the petition to make Ghost Recon Breakpoint offline were the post was deleted multiple times, I think. But now let's hold the horses here. The point's still being made. What did we discover on this on the Z3 presentation? I'm talking in sometimes I get mixed up, and that's probably something that if you saw my live streams, you got it. We didn't get any new information, and that was a thing. Looking over comments, there was in my videos, and even comments on the forums and stuff like that, tweets and so on and so forth. A lot of people were telling let's wait from E3. We're gonna get a lot more things in E3. And there you have it. We didn't get any. Now, I'm going to be finishing watching all the other gameplay features, like all the other gameplay that YouTubers released, and again, I'm just watching the ones that Ubisoft plays on their playlist. Maybe we'll watch one more if there isn't on their playlist, because I think it's one that would be interesting to watch. And I want to see if they end up giving the glimpse of things that we want to see. Because right now, at this moment, this point in time, loot and class systems are things that are still on the scale, and people still question themselves about it, how it works. And let me tell you something, it does make me afraid that they didn't show anything. Again, they even didn't show a class they already reviewed on their technical demo. If they are so, what's the reason they are afraid to show gameplay? Even if they really made a full playlist of quote-unquote endorsed channels with endorsed gameplay of the game, why they just mount a demo? They could mimic almost some of the things that happen there and give to people. Maybe it is because some things on the technical demo is too close to reality, more so they want to admit it. The end point of this video is maybe Ghost Recon Breakpoint is being rushed to launch, and it shouldn't be. Maybe this game needed a delay. That's a very unpopular opinion, but it is the opinion that I'm holding. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for this video. Tomorrow or today even I'm going to be making my not reactions but continue on this sequence of videos about the problems of Ghost Recon. And again, This one is being titled Problems of Ghost Recon E3 Presentation, because this was very underwhelming, to say the least, E3 presentation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This was the video. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment. And if you want to see what the hell is gonna be coming next on this mess, subscribe. And see you guys on the next episode.